So in this video I will really talk about common scam in this community I need to address. And that scam is that when somebody does a ritual for you and goal of the ritual is to kinda open astral senses or psychic abilities and shit like that. Or when somebody is pretending to teach you sorcery and shit like that, and then you show the technique or you practice the technique which is shown to you, and then when it doesn't work you come to the person you paid money to and ask them why it didn't work, and then they tell you, oh, it's some spirits blocking you. You have spirits attached to yourself. And then, of course, they probably charge you for removal of the spirit. The thing is, if you are not able to feel spirits or feel energies or call spirits up, it's probably because you don't have astral senses developed. So, when somebody does to you a ritual for opening of astral senses and you don't feel anything, there are two possibilities. One possibility is that he didn't do the ritual. And another possibility is that he doesn't know how to do a ritual. I will be honest and say that a bunch of people use this scam of spirits are attached to you and they are blocking your spells and they are blocking my spell too. Like, this is nonsense. Even if dude is completely blocked, he will feel something if you open him astral senses with the ritual. He will have some sensations, right? If he doesn't have any sensations, you either don't know what you are doing or you don't know who to pay, really, to do it for you. The thing is, let's say you have spirits attached to yourself. Even if you do have, they are not capable of completely blocking the astral senses of you. They are low vibrational astral parasites, and no low vibrational astral parasite is capable of completely blocking your astral senses. So when somebody tells you, you have spirit attached to you who is blocking my spell, and you also need to have this spirit removed, take that shit with a grain of salt. 9 out of 10 times it's a trickery. People simply don't know what they are doing. And there is also one other thing I want to warn people. Like, I refuse a bunch of people who come to me for spells and shit. And the reason I refuse them is because if you are not willing to commit to your issue, why should I? You call a sorcerer to help you with the issue you already committed yourself to. If you ask me to do a money spell for you, and you are not willing to sufficiently search for a job, then don't ask me to do a spell for you. Because if you don't want to commit to your problem, why should I? And that's the reason why I refuse at least half of people who come to me for services. Because they either have unrealistic expectations or they want me to live their life instead of them and then just give them the benefits at the end. That's bullshit. I built myself a decent career as a black magician, and I also built myself in other areas of wealth, health, and friendship. I have solid friendships now. I have solid health now, much better than before. I have much more money than I had before. I improved my life with sorcery. But it took hard work and effort. It didn't came out of nowhere, and really, if you're not willing to change your life in any way, why you should I help you with something you are not willing to do? If you are not willing to change your life, how can I help you change your life? So, there is also another scam I need to warn people about. And that scam is kinda, fake psychic readings. I need to warn people that there are a lot of fake fucking psychics out there. I knew few legitimate ones. For example, Teala Petrova from the Children of the Serpent is legitimate. But majority of people who do tarot readings and channelings and shit are not really legit. And they are not really worthy of you investing time and money at them. I mean, I had one case recently today. One guy came to me and he told me, please help me to save girl so-and-so, do a ritual. And then I asked the guy, like, what's the issue? And then he told me, I speak with girl over the internet, and he told me he is captured by the mafia, so I need the money to send it to her so she can be saved from the mafia. And I contacted the psychic who confirmed that she is captured by the mafia. And like, what the fuck, dude? That's obviously a scam. I mean, you don't have to be absolute mathematical genius to know that if somebody is captured by the mafia, definitely mafia won't allow that person to reach social media so easily. If we are talking about hostage crisis, so basic logic, guys. But that apparent psychic confirmed that that person is captured by the mafia, because it is psychic abilities, guys. Psychic abilities of fake psychics usually negate and override the common sense and basic logic. So, this was a really funny case of fake psychic who almost misled a person to fall into a scam, by the way. And there is also one third really popular kind of scams, which is a curse scam, You will usually be approached by some guy from third world country. I mean, I have nothing against people in third world countries, but this scam is really done mostly by African people. And then they will tell you that they see great misfortune in your life, You are under 50 curses and 20 hexes, and then you need to pay the money to remove those curses and hexes. That's it. And after they did you the ritual, you will feel no benefits because they probably won't do anything, or you are not cursed at all. So of course, when they try to remove curse which doesn't exist, you feel no benefits because curse didn't exist. And there is like another scam I want to inform you all about. And that's like instant demonic pact scam, If you sign a pact with a demon so and so, Your wishes will be granted immediately, you know. You will fuck every sexually desirable person you want because you sold your soul to the devil. Blah, 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 blah. Ha ha. This is the most prevalent and most profitable scam in the black magical community, really. And the reason this is a scam because demonic pacts don't work this way. In order for demonic pacts to work, you need to be capable of working with the spirit and interacting with the spirit. If you are not capable of doing so, then it makes any sense. Then it doesn't make any sense. And really, before you think about signing a pact with the spirit, you should learn how to communicate with them, work with them, how to conjure them up, what are their powers and abilities. The pact is an agreement, and in order to fulfill the agreement, you need to know the contractor, you need to know the terms of the contract. You need to know the rules of the contracts. You need to know how those contracts work. And in order to know how demonic pacts work, you need to have certain knowledge of the spiritual realms. You can't just jump into it blindly because there is a big chance it won't work. And even if it works, there are probably some bad things which can happen to you if you don't know what you are doing. So beware of those scams, and I need to remind you as my audience that this community is full of predators, full of motherfuckers who will lie, who will curse, who will fuck you over just to see you fall. And I was scammed in the past, you know. So, technically, I need to go right now. But, tell me, guys, what is your experience with the scammer, if you are ever scammed by people? And if you are first person who says what kind of scam he experienced in the comments will get the free curse from me directed towards that scammer. But be warned, guys, be warned that if you lie to me about person who scammed you and scam never happened, you will suffer the consequences. And also, if you want to book me for some fucking services, you can reach me through the means in the description of this video. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you next time.